Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, Wake Up Bright, where I share all of the things that help me live each day a little brighter. I'm Aprillauren and I'm on a journey to lose a lot of weight. Today is weigh-in Wednesday. I'm very excited about my weigh-in, and I'm more excited about taking my dogs, well, a pup. Which one will it be? For a walk with me today. So what I've been doing is walking myself 3 miles, and then I walk them each about a mile and a half depending, and at night, but I'm staying up too late. So when I was hiking in the Into the Woods video I did the other day, I'll put a tag up, I was like, what if I get them the cooling stuff? Because I saw this dog, they had a cooling thing, and it reminded me like Yenna had gotten a cooling vest for Orho. I don't remember if Orho liked his cooling vest or not, but I'm like, why don't I get that? Get some stuff, just play with it. I definitely needed like water bowls for the pups and stuff, so I ordered that stuff. I'm gonna unbox it. All of the time out there is my whole mess. So yes, I still have not made the appointment to have them come get that stuff, but I will eventually. They're acting like they're pooped. Are you pooped? All right. Oh, Amazon. How I love and loathe these. So this is different. So I got these to put in my car because they get really hot. And then also, so I got two. I got one for my car, and then I got one to lay around so that they're cooling pads. They were not very expensive, so I guess you get what you pay for. Ooh, but this is gonna be so nice. It really is cooling. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna love this so much. Maybe I'll put one in my office, because Chippy always lays up there and she gets hot, so then she goes and lays on the bathroom floor. But then she like gets anxious because she's not right under me. So, I'm excited about the cooling pads. I'll have to circle back with y'all. I will link everything down below, but wait until I let you know if this stuff is worth anything before you jump to the on the Amazon train with me. So these are awesome looking. These were really inexpensive. I think it was $10 for 4. I thought I was paying $10 for just one. So this will just hook right on my backpack, and then I'll be able to give them whatever water I'm carrying for me. These are awesome. I'm really impressed. So I've got a green one, a blue one. Chippy will get a purple one. Yes. You like it? Do you like it? What is this? Like, it was in the package with that, so I just assumed it was the same thing. But it looks like... Oh, yeah. Okay, so I ordered these for poop bags because I've just been throwing the poop bags in my bag, but then sometimes they come unraveled, and sometimes I don't want to carry the bag. So I think these were 2 for like $6 or 2 for $10. So new poop bag holders, one for me, one for the hubs, who just got home, it sounds like. Hey baby. Oh, I forgot. It's to go with our chairs that we already have.
Is it the same type of table or no?
It's not the same type of table, but the table was pictured with chairs that look exactly like ours. So I think this might be a different color, but. And this is freaking huge. This is not gonna work.
For Chipper.
Yeah. It might work for Julio. So, but I also got one other thing. So this was quite expensive. So I only got one because my thought was they both would be able to wear it. I feel like this is gonna be big on Julio and way too big for Chips. But if these don't work, then I'll keep and use this. But these, can you say hello to the vlog?
Hello.
Somebody's been working very hard today.
Just a little.
He's only been gone. He was just home and he just left. How did you get so dirty so fast?
And then we clean out the gym.
Oh, dang. I feel like you need coveralls for that.
Yeah.
Ooh, these feel good. I'm confused as to if I think they will actually be cooling. I wonder if I'm supposed to like soak it. Ooh, it feels nice and cool.
What is it?
It's a cooling shirt, but you know what it feels like? It's that same fabric of your mesh shirt things that we got. That's what this feels like. Maybe for your next race, I just need to order you a couple of these. He's got another race coming up in a few weeks. I haven't even booked our room. We're gonna have to stay somewhere. So, we've got one for Hoolie Bones and one for Chippy Chips. I'm excited about this. Poor tool. So, you soak it in water and then you use it. I wonder if these are the same. We shall see. Anyway, I'm gonna go upstairs, record my podcast, and then we'll be going for a walk. So I hope you're ready. I don't know if I am. Oh, that's a good girl. Oh, hi, that's so pretty. We will leave her. I think she knows it means outside because that's exactly what she wanted. Does it feel good, Chippy? Ooh, I don't even know if these are gonna fit you. All right, I have got to go record my podcast. We kind of match. You want to come get on the... Come here. Good girl. Oh, yes. Yes. And this is where the podcast magic happens. It is very not fancy, and we have a long way to go with podcast setups. What my thought is that we'd get it launched, see how our podcast does, and then once Sienna moves, then we'll see what we can do to get balanced, like her setup and my setup, so that way our stuff is very similar, as opposed to right now we film in different spots and all of the things. Yeah, so I'm very excited to be recording this podcast is so fun for me. I hope those of you that listen enjoy it. The podcast is not, I know it's long and I've been putting it up on my channel. I don't hope that anybody sits down and watches the whole podcast all the way through. Like, I record it because I like listening to podcasts when I go for walks and stuff, and I'll listen to one podcast for like 3 days. It just depends on, like, so I listen to long podcasts that are like 2-3 hours, sometimes even longer, and I just listen to them in sections, and it helps me feel not as alone. It's more like I'm having a conversation, even though I'm not doing a lot of talking outwardly, doing all the talking in my head. It's like a conversation, and I like it. So anyway, before I take Julio on a walk, I wanted to share my weigh-in Wednesday update. I wouldn't say I'm out of the water with this plateau yet, but my weight is down last week to this week. So last week I was at 101.2, and this week I am at 300.6. So almost down a pound, well, a little over half a pound, which may not sound like a ton, but this week I haven't had pups up. So this week I've stayed right around 301. And then when I did my weigh-in, it went down. So I'm hoping that next week it's the same and that I'm out of the 300s. That's my hope. So I have started phase 1. I have started and stopped phase 1 1,000 times. So there's that. Maybe I'll never complete phase 1 and that will be what it is. Or maybe I will, and it will feel like an accomplishment, because phase 1 has been very difficult. Doing the 5 tasks of 75 hard, it's pretty simple. Adding in 3 critical power list tasks is hard, and then adding in the cold shower and the visualization. The visualization was especially hard. The cold shower, not so much. But anyway, this is gonna be my weigh-in update for the week and kind of where I'm at. I need to go walk Julio before it gets too late and then I miss yoga. So gonna go walk my puppy and I will see you guys on the little trail. We are going on an expedition. That's what it feels like. It's like my third trip to the car. So, you have his mat. And then I'm just gonna go ahead. Get back. Come here, come here. Come on. Woo! Way to go, boo, baby. That's hops. That's some hops right there. For mommy Phil. Put on. So it's because it's cooling and they're just so hot all the time. Anyway, let's go. We're about to embark on our little 3-mile adventure. And Boo Boo is ready. Boo Boo, you ready? You ready to try out your new gear? Yeah, he's a good boy. All right. Hey. Okay, we just pulled up to the park, didn't we, Boo Bear? Boo Boo, are you ready to go? You ready to go for a walk? They love their pads. Normally he'll like move about the back, but he kind of just stayed planted, so that was really good. Anyway. Billy, let's go. Nope, stay close. Stay close. I should have figured that he was gonna poop so quickly. I just thought I had a few more minutes, but that's okay. It is very convenient to be able to carry the poop on my little sack. But anyway, I think he's enjoying his best. I know he's a lot cooler than he'd be without it, so that's good. That is very good. Boo Boo, is it so pretty? There's so many new smells. He is enjoying all of the smells and all of the things. And I am not enjoying carrying his poop, but that's okay. And it was runny. I think he's just really excited. And it's all new. Like wearing a vest is new. All of it's new. Anyway, here we go. Boo boo. Come here. Finally you listened. Let's go. No, stay close. We're not going down there. Come here. Come. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff that's fallen down right here. Wow, I look so splotchy. And I think I'm blurry. Oh well. But you can see all the stuff that's fallen down. Anyway, let's go. Come on. Stay close. Come. Julio, come. Good boy. Yeah, mommy's good boy. Done? Y'all done? So I love the little pop-up bowls. They work so well. Julio, at this point, we were about halfway through, and I felt like he was getting a little hot. So I did stop every half mile or so and see if he needs water. And then any water he didn't drink, I just dumped on top of his vest or on top of his head. And it's so hot. Even with the vest, I think if I just walk him for like a mile and a half midday, he could do that. But anything longer, I was getting a little scared. So you'll see at the end of this video, I actually let him go into a stream and kind of cool off a little. So, which is against my, like, I was like, I don't know. We're like in the middle of like a smaller city. Like, I don't know if I want them in the water, but he needed to cool down. So I just let him. The vest did help. If we didn't have the vest, he would have needed to go in a lot sooner. So we did end up going a full 3 miles together, and he did really well. Like I said, about halfway, I feel like that would have been a better stopping point, a more comfortable stopping point for him. But he really loves being outside. He really loves exploring, and he makes me feel so much safer. So I love having Julio with me. Chipper is amazing, but she's such a little spaz. I worry more when I have her. Like, I feel like she's not intimidating at all. So, but Julio, though, people are kind of like, woo, what kind of dog is that? Like, even though I feel like he's clearly a German Shepherd. So, anyway, we really enjoyed our walk together. I really love walking in the woods. I've been thinking about this as I've been walking. So, I haven't been taking them with me every single walk, and I have been trying to alternate them.
the vest is way too big for Chipper. Just if for reference, Chipper is like a little less than 70 pounds. I think she's like 68 pounds. She needs a large, and Julio wears this extra large very well. I like that it wasn't tight on him at all. Like it being a little big, I think was nice for him because it didn't rub anywhere. So yeah, but I've been thinking as I've been walking in the woods so much lately, like my favorite memories from my childhood are periods of time where we lived in Washington, and I used to play in the woods all of the time, and I would crawl under trees and just look up through the branches and climb trees. Like we were always in the woods, always playing behind our house, and
Stay close.
it just brings me such peace and comfort. Being in the woods, I think it's triggering in such a positive way because it brings that safety and like blissfulness of my childhood, the parts that were like that, to the surface. And I don't know if that's really a thing or if I just think that's a thing, but I love it. Walking around on these trails, it makes me so happy. I'm sure there are ticks. We haven't found any on ourselves or on the pups. Somebody jinxed me, or maybe a few people commented last time. They're like, how's the mosquitoes? And I'm like, there's no mosquitoes. But the past couple times, it's not every single time. The past couple times, the mosquitoes have been terrible. But they're not always terrible, so I just need to make sure I take like some DEET with me. But I do love that there's not a lot of ticks in Missouri. There were so many ticks, so many ticks. Just going in our backyard, I would always pull a tick or two off of the pups. So when we would go on walks, it was worse. Like I would actively brush ticks off of them. Like I would be walking and I would look down and I would see a tick on them and I'd have to brush it off. But then they like closed up that one path I always took them on. I'm just so grateful that while I have to drive, like it's a little bit of a drive everywhere, there's so many places. And then stay close. I don't have to drive to go walk. Like when I walk the pups, and the reason I never film it, it's because I'm walking them where we live, and we're not sharing where exactly we live. So I don't want to film on the streets, but walking them, like literally I can leave my house and I have miles and miles of sidewalk and miles of sidewalk. It's so wonderful to be able to just walk from my door, like just leave my door and just walk for miles. So I love it. We love it here so far.
I was not planning on doing this, but Julio needs a little rest, I think. He kind of came over and laid down in the shade while we were waiting for some people to pass. So, gave him some water, and we are about to do another 1.5 miles. He's really liking it. If he stops at all, we'll just turn around. We're not far from... I'm keeping our loop pretty close to where we can just stop at any time and go home. But he's doing really good. I think having like the cooling stuff is really helping him. Isn't it, boo-boo? Let's go.
Is it possible for us to feel this way forever?
I am just going to end the video today. On our walk, I'll let it play out with this sweet little song. But thank you guys so much for watching, for staying with me through this plateau. I'm so happy. I feel like I'm on the other side. Maybe I'm not, but I feel like I am. I feel really good, and that makes me so happy. And I'm just so grateful for y'all, for your support, for your love and your encouragement. It really lifts me up, and I'm just grateful for you. I hope that you are enjoying your summer and that every day is brighter than the day before. Love you so much, and I'll talk soon.